having that kind of person in your community, if that makes sense. Like even if they're not like doing completely egregious things, you know, like spewing the N-word, just things like that, completely egregious things, even if it's like slightly off color, you know, like the thing yesterday where it was just kind of like, oh, put that pink fabric away because it discriminates against my, what's it called again, my gender identity or something like that. Like it's not automatically, you know, some people wouldn't ban for that. They'd just be like, you know, that's a stupid thing to say. But I was just kind of like, you know, this person is not going to contribute any value to my community. They're just going to probably end up hurting someone, and I'd rather just nip that in the bud and get on with my life, you know? So yeah, that's kind of the thing, right? That's kind of the thing. You're a LARPer with a tendency to sew garments? That's awesome. We've got Kitty does, what's it called again? Rain Fair sometimes. That's kind of cool. Demi and I share a growing edge there, and Daniel has helped us both. See, Daniel thinks that, you know, he's mean and that he doesn't deserve to be involved, but he's actually helped us quite a bit there. I said these things 3 years ago. Hey, it took me a while, alright? Right, exactly. Yes, won by a singular point, that's funny. If that's what you choose as a first impression, yeah, like it's just, previously I might have been like, you know, like, oh, why would you say something that weird? Or I try and like explain it to them or kind of hope to change their mind and things like that. Now I don't need to feed them. I can just ban them and move on, you know? I don't need to explain to them why they've been banned. I can just be like, look, vibe check, goodbye. If you're being like too argumentative, or if you're being like just crap, then I'm just gonna be like, look, what value could you possibly contribute here besides making me mildly annoyed? So now I'm much firmer on just taking action on things I don't like. It's good. If you want to tell Debbie something, you gotta wait 3 years. Got it. Hey, you lucky I waited 3 years. Can't agree more on tending a community, take out the trash. Yeah, it took a while to get to that point, but now it's like, I feel like I'm actually surrounded by people whom I really love and we get along quite well, and everyone sort of like contributes. It's like some sort of like weird Amish community of crafters, you know? It's just kind of like everyone helps each other out and supports, you know? That's why I have that self-improvement channel on the Discord, because everyone just sort of like posts about things that they're sort of like, they're proud of, or that they're trying to do new. And the whole community kind of like comes and builds them up and whatnot, and with the emote reacts, and it's just so nice, it's so cool. I never thought 3 years ago that I would make a community, you know? And I would make a community, right? Like, I just think that's amazing. Never done a LARP, but I used to work for Ren Fair and love the idea of LARPs. You should go LARPing! So I talk to Kitty about Demi things, and Kitty will say it and Demi will listen. Likewise, Kitty is way more pissed. Kitty is diplomatic. I'm not sure about persuasive, but Kitty sunk all of her points into diplomacy instead of, you know, bodily health. So that's why it's best to go through Kitty for all things, you know? Get out and give it a try. There's lots of different communities out there. Of course, geography is a limiting factor. Are there any LARPing groups in I was about to say North California, but you're not there. You're in North Carolina. North California. I know American places. We all have some stuff we have a particularly hard time hearing. I've heard you need to prioritize yourself for years, but I'm just starting to understand what that means. Yes. And it's what I keep repeating to Kitty over and over again. You gotta put yourself first. Put yourself first, girl, worry about yourself. Make yourself sexy just for yourself. So when dudes see you, put yourself first. They'll be like, damn, you're hot. Wanna make out? Sorry. Points to anyone who knows where that's from. Push them boobs up just for yourself. Wear 6-inch heels just for yourself. If it's just for myself, shouldn't I be comfortable? No. Put yourself first in a sexy way. Sorry. Anyway, put Demi up first and then all that other stuff. I love